YouTube, it's your boy JaKar, and today I'm finally listening to 21 Pilots' Breach. This has been highly requested, so thank you guys so much for not only believing in me, but also giving me more and more insight on 21 Pilots, because the lore and the storyline has so much depth and so many different components that I am learning. I will be reacting as well to somebody breaking it down with you guys, so trust me, I saw the comments. I got y'all. And I literally just reacted to their trailer for their album with the song City Walls. So that would be up on YouTube as well, or you could just watch it on Patreon. The full version is going to be up there. If you want to be the first one to watch any of my videos, dive into bonus content, then tap in. Hit subscribe up here. We're going to the top with it, fam. Let's dive right into this. I've been looking forward to this album, and we're finally here. Let's go. Let's go.
Surface lines of the yellow tape, they're moving quiet like a serpentine in a formation, but it acts my team pretty impatient. Now they're waiting on me. It might be the furthest we've reached. Now move it up, it's a breach. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me the way around the city walls, the way on through. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me. With me, I can come to you. Tell me when. Pair up with me, I can run on you. In the end,
I love the flow. It always makes me move my body, and it's just so fucking catchy. Also, the square up with me when he's fighting his past self or his future self. What a great way of playing out words right there. And also, this is the music video, of course, and I know that now. Which is crazy. You guys were so right about the music videos. That's why I had to get this setup going. Oh, if you guys aren't on Patreon and didn't hear me talk about it, this is my new setup. I'm so grateful, so excited. I've seen the comments, I've seen the DMs. You guys are amazing. I told y'all I had to get this shit together because I needed the quality to improve, and here we are. Let's go. So we got this going on right here, and just know it's just the beginning. Comment below which album should I do next. I might do a poll for the 21 Pilots album. This is the beginning run of 20 albums in 20 days. I already have pretty much, or it might be 25 in 25 days. I'm just going on a run every single day. I'm doing an album. I'm trying to go beast mode with this shit, man. What a great album to start off with. City Walls, love it. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me the way around those city walls, the way on through.
Missing pencil, but my loyalties in pen. Use a mistake as a crooked stencil, then we trace it back again. From the mainland to the island of violence, it was the same plan for a while. Decided to send me up and rip you out of your seat. You see, in a city with no entrance, there is not a retreat. I'm wondering what you thought would happen, who you thought I would be. Was this a side swipe, or did you picture this in a dream? Buckle down, this is possibly the furthest we've reached. Now move it up, it's a breach. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me the way around the city walls, the way on through. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me, but now the night has fallen, abandoned by the sun. Abandoned by the sun. My smile wraps around my head, splitting it in two. I don't have a clue how I keep the top half glued, 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 glued. My smile wraps around my head, splitting it in two. I don't have a clue how I can keep the top half glued, 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 glued. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me. Entertain my, 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 entertain my faith. This is the last time. This is the last time. Entertain my This is the last time that I try. Address my soul. Address my soul. Address my soul. Entertain my Let's go. This is the last time that I try.
Listen, we gonna start off with a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love that song.
Wow.
I just heard it for the first time, literally 15 minutes ago. But listen, I love that song. I gotta give it a 10 because I believe that they are so great at making the lore be its thing, right? So they have this over here that maybe the diehard fans or just core fans, whatever, actually know and could decipher and pick apart, but also someone like me who came in fresh, didn't know any of that type of stuff, can actually take lyrics or take some of the sounds. Oh, that's two different things, right? So the lyrics on one end, wow, this applies to this in life, my life or for somebody else's life. And then on the other end, when it comes to just the sound, because how many albums do we hear or songs do we hear where the lyrics are great and you're like, yeah, it's talking about some stuff, but I wish somebody else was singing it, or man, I don't like the way that sung. I don't like the way that this beat was. They have all of it together beautifully. And this is what makes 21 Pilots so great, in my opinion. Like, this is a song for me with faith being so big, but then going really quiet and gentle with my smile wraps around my head, splitting it in two. I don't have a clue how I can keep the top half glued. Right? Like, my smile, it's almost like the Joker, right? Where the smile is so wide that it just goes right around my face. I don't know how I'm gonna keep the top half glued, like, because it's almost like I'm putting on this fake smile, right? And it's breaking me apart. That's kind of how I'm taking it. But then entertain my faith. This is the last time. And this is hitting so deep, you guys. Right now, I really am so focused on taking the leap of faith and betting on myself. Literally putting so much into myself right now of like, take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. You can't become rich without risking going broke. You can't be free without actually opening up like the cage. You know, it's mad funny. Well, it's so sad, right? The elephant in the zoo, they wrap a rope around the elephant's foot, the back leg, and put a stick in the ground. You know damn well that an elephant, even if it was attached to a car, the elephant could just run with it, right? A little stick in the ground. Why? Because it's programmed at that point that you're never leaving. You're stuck no matter what. And so even though it's not true, the belief is so powerful that it's encaged without even being in a cage. Crazy. So with our lives, that happens. That happens. And I love how they're talking about this, where they've been breaking free throughout these albums for many different ideologies, mental health, self-improvement, or self-destruction in certain ways. And now they're discussing this where it's like, this is the last time that I'm gonna try, but entertain my faith, address my soul, because I'm still gonna try. I'm never gonna give up. And man, I love that shit. So listen, comment in the chat, take the leap. Comment that below if you rocking with me. Love y'all. City Walls, let's go to the next song. That's definitely a song that I'm gonna add to my top 200 of the year. Okay, Raw Fear.
Raw fear moves me, sounds of empty Uzis. Life is just for nipping heels, never slowing down. Raw fear moves me, sounds of empty Uzis. Life is just forever, gripping feels, never slowing down. You know what scares me? Not stupid. You've met my fears, they're all regulars. Wait, who's the new kid?
For that swag.
You know what kills me? Not getting stronger. And now I can't seem to sit still any longer. Raw fear moves me, sounds of empty Uzis. Life is just forever, nipping heels, never slowing down. Raw fear moves me, sounds of empty Uzis. Life is just forever, gripping feels, never slowing down. It is not pass or fail, but a poisonous progression. Try to microdose to immunity, but you'll never ever get it. And I go, what's the matter? Isn't helping you go. I wish her parents would stop yelling. I could build a tower with the times I was pretending. Try to microdose to immunity, but I'll never see the ending. And I go, what's the matter? Isn't helping you go. Your parents would stop yelling. You know it scares me, not stupid. And you go, wait, who's the new kid? And you go, not getting stronger. And now I can't seem to sit still any longer. Raw fear moves me, sounds of empty Uzis. Life is just forever, nipping heels, never slowing down. Raw fear moves me, sounds of empty Uzis. Life is just forever, gripping feels, never slowing down. Raw fear moves me, sounds of empty Uzis. Life is just forever, nipping heels, never slowing down. Raw fear moves me, sounds of empty Uzis. Life is just forever, gripping feels, never slowing down.
I love all the background effects. You can hear the bird screeching sometimes. That definitely goes hand in hand with Trench, I believe. So that was really cool. This is a cool track for me. Not too crazy in my opinion, but I really loved the kiddish vocals because it's talking about raw fear. I wanted to address what really scares them, but it's like, nah, let me stop. Let me not really say everything that really scares me. So that's the hesitancy. That's not wanting to be judged. And I just wanted to also highlight real quick, since I did just see the video with you guys. This right here was Tyler giving the, what you guys call it, the torchbearer kind of tarp to Josh, and Josh actually hands it back in the music video for City Walls, hands it back and says that this isn't the Clancy that we knew. I'm gonna go find him. Let's give it one more try. And that's actually fire. So that goes hand in hand with that. And this kind of looks like a cross in the background. They're trying to represent a new symbol, because I know you guys love the symbols that they be doing. Love the color as well. It's kind of crazy that I chose to wear this fly ass hoodie while doing this with them. So pretty cool. Like I said, real cool. But I'm looking forward to Drum Show. You guys told me to listen to Drum Show, so here we go. Oh yeah, and I can see the plays represents the, you guys kind of like going then, the Contract's the #1 song on the album. Okay.
Putting on a drum show.
That's like rock.
Completed checklist for today. Now they have to let you out of your cage. Feeling stuck between a rock and a home. Two places you do not want to go. So he's putting on a drum show. First of all, turns it up. Stuck between a rock and a home. Two places he does not wanna go. So, he's putting on a drum show. Even now, he'll take the longer way home. Even now, he'll never ever say so. He drives fast just to feel it.
Hey.
He drives slow if his song's not over. Drown it out. I've been this way.
I like that.
I want to change. I've been this way. I want to change. He's putting on a drum show. Even now, he'll take the longer way home. Even now, he'll never ever say so. He drives fast just to feel it. He drives slow if his song's not over. That's a fact. Drown it out.
Hold on. Let's start that over again. You was right about drum show, fam. This is gonna go crazy as I'm driving. No pun intended to the song.
He's putting on a drum show. Even now, he'll take the longer way home. Even now, he'll never ever say so. He drives fast just to feel it. He drives slow if his song's not over. Drown it out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh man, I love this, man. I love what I do. Oh man, that is fire. That was fire. You guys, I'm gonna give Drum Show a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
You guys called it. Let me go back to it real quick. That ending was everything I needed. And when I listened to the lyrics, because, you know, sometimes I guess, you got to pick apart certain things. Sometimes you're listening to how the sound is and you're flowing with the album. Or sometimes I'm trying to listen to for the lore of it all or certain lyrics that's going to stick out to me. But when it finally got to the point where he'll never ever say so, but he wants to change, right? I want to change. He drives fast just to feel. Yeah, he drives fast just to feel it. He drives slow if his song's not over. That's me. I have to finish the song before I get unless the song I'm like, whatever. But I have to finish it sometimes. So you're right. Like if he drives slow, drown it out. I want to drown is crazy. I've been this way, but I want to change. I want to change. This is what we were just talking about. Literally like 10 minutes ago. Talking about how we all in some way, shape or form want to change. Like right now I'm studying Atomic Habits by James Clear. And what an amazing book. I recommend that for you guys. But it's all about the little habits change you and realizing that even if you do something that is against your habit, right? Something that you didn't want to do because you're on the purpose of changing. Every habit that you repeat is a vote towards the person that you will become. So in a political game, if it's 55% Republican, 45% Democrat, the Republican Party wins out of the 100%. But in the habits, 55% of the time you went to the gym. The 45% of the time you didn't go. But you still are in the positive on that end. So you're still moving closer and closer. So it doesn't have to be 100-0. You try your best and you're moving the habits. You're voting. Those votes add up. I'm learning that shit, fam. So look it, I want to change. I want to feel it. How many of us, fam, when we be driving and shit, man, I love just listening to some music and just riding, going for a ride, man. That's some of the best feeling. Like, I can't wait to have my Corvette. I'm driving, maybe in Vegas around there, like around the desert in my Corvette. Like, I be imagining and picturing that, and I just got my dope ass playlist and we cruising. I can't wait. What a great song. You guys always knock it out of the park. This is actually going to be where I keep my playlist, which is fire. Oh, you know what would be fire? If I could actually make my top 200 songs for 2025 up here, and anytime I love a song, I save it there with you guys, like seeing you guys save it right there. Oh, that's fire. Hold on, let me start it right here. Look at that, fam. Top 200 songs of 2025. And look what we do. Oh, look at some of the recommended, which is fire. Some of the songs that we've done already on the channel. Drum show. Come on. And then we gonna add the first one, City Walls. Yeah. Wow. Added to top 200 songs. Man, you know what? I'm so hyped. Look at that shit. Yeah, we about to start building. OD.
I feel like garbage.
Like that song too. I think a lot of people could resonate with that song as well. I like how he was able to go into bring up the previous, I think 2 songs before, where he talked about wishing that his parents didn't argue so much. And then he goes into, would you move closer if I grew quieter? Saying that maybe he feels like he has became more of the upbringing that he had, right? And a little bit louder than he should have been, or like he feels like he's lashing out. So he's pretty much becoming what was before, what he was talking about before, and he feels like garbage because of it. What was really interesting as well, he said right here, maybe you don't fix and you like it like this. Maybe this is you. And I was actually studying about how our minds just want to keep us safe. So even if you're in an environment that isn't good for you, or literally you could be in hell, and if you escape this hell, you could be in heaven, our minds want to keep us safe. I believe that's what it was all about, is normalcy, the same routine. So that's really crazy how like even if you feel like garbage, maybe you don't fix it and you like it like this. It's not necessarily like you like it, it's just the fact of it's just easier this way sometimes to just be living in garbage. Like, think about it. Remember growing up watching those hoarding shows? That shit used to be crazy, but it took so much. Think about, like, it's overwhelming. Like, you look at the house and it's like, how the fuck am I gonna clean all this? So it just keeps piling up at the end of the day, which is crazy. That show used to be nuts. Oh, that's the song. What the fuck is this? The Matrix?
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination.
I love that type of auto-tune 808s style that they're doing with the voice, and the speed that he's saying it is so fucking fire and clever. But then like you can hear the synths going on. Beautiful.
I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, better find out where. Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed where behind my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? That's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
I love that. They always do.
I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
I know y'all going crazy over that song. Look at, I'm adding this shit right to the, man. You know what else? Another playlist I should make is my 10 out of 10 songs. What a great start to the album. You guys are so on point with knowing shit. You guys were like, yo, Car, you're gonna love this album. Now we're getting towards the halfway mark. And you guys know how I felt about Blurryface, the second half of the album. And so when it comes to Interety album of Breach is an amazing start. So let's just hope that it can keep going within all these songs. You know, give us a couple more songs that are phenomenal. But listen, the piano the synth, the drum, everything sounds so good. The texture and also the way that he's rapping. Like I said, the tempo is just so spot on and crazy. It's almost like I'm listening to hip hop and rock alternative at the same time. And that's what I love every single time. That's what I am looking forward to every time I'm listening to 21 Pilots. So comment below what's your favorite song. Hit subscribe. That probably has to go deep with the lore of what you guys want me to like learn more about, because I bet the contract has to do with that within their world. Like I said before, like Nico and the Niners, Breach, Clancy, the Pet Cheetahs, the Banditos, right? I think the contract has to do with that world. Dima. See? I'm learning shit. So I think it does. But also in the other sense, it's like I wrote myself this contract that I want to be a better person. When you write yourself, like I remember Kobe Bryant talked about that. He's like, I wrote myself a contract and I said, I'm signing this to be a better man, father, husband, basketball player. Like I wrote myself that contract. I signed it on the dotted lines and I became that. So I think that also has to do with it. But I could be wrong. But I don't know. It seems like I haven't really been wrong, you guys. When it comes to this, you guys have been commenting like, yo, Kar, you've been spot on with this shit. So let's see. This is also the longest song on the album, Downstairs.
You can have all I've made and all I've ever known. You can have both my lungs if you ask me so. I wanna be the one after your own heart. Process like us down in the start. So I'm begging no mercy. I'm begging no mercy. Downstairs, I feel better in the cellar down there. Shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it downstairs. I feel better in the cellar down there. It's some shelter from the weather I wear.
That's hard hitting.
All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it. Feeling like I'm nothing. Feeling like I'm run down, was afraid of nothing. Now I'm just ashamed how I hide my face from you. So I'm begging no mercy. I'm begging no mercy. Downstairs, I feel better in the cellar down there. It's some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it downstairs. I feel better in the cellar down there. It's some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it. Oh, what have I become? Dirty and red.
What did you say before? My dirty soul?
My unholy land.
Yeah.
Have
Heavy dirty
I
soul.
forced your hand? Oh, mercy.
I love Josh.
Down there, it's some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it downstairs. I feel better in the cellar down there. It's some shelter You can have both my lungs if you ask me so. 'Cause I want to be the one after your own heart.
Beautiful.
And I might doubt the process like I doubt the start.
I think that's going to be an underrated favorite from you guys. I think the concert's going to go even crazier because of Josh on the drums and just building it all up. But then also just the textured harmonization from Tyler was great throughout it all. I would say like for that song, it feels like the second song for me of the album. Like even though the sound is a lot more grander, I think it's just like more so cool. It's a good song. I don't know if it's a song that I want to go back to, but I know if I was at their concert, I would be chanting downstairs. There's also a lot of beauty behind the choices that they made within the song as well. I could see where there's someone that is probably listening to this album and they're like, yo, that's one of my favorite songs on the project. So I could see that and I could hear that for sure. I like this already. That is fire. The snares?
They keep me company. The robots and machines in my room.
Hold on. That's low. That's low as shit. Here we go.
The beeps and tones they make. The only advice I take, the inside jokes are landing. Now I'm waiting for the changes. Everyone sees, feeling so fancy. And I just wanna dance in style and stay a while. The lines on the floor. How did you find me?
What's up with that robot voices stuff though? Like, I don't know about that right there. I love the fact that he said that he was assured, like, hey, if you find love, then it's okay, because trust me, I know what that's like, where you didn't expect it. You're not looking for it, but usually you get something when you're not looking for it, right? It's so insane. But yeah, the robot voices, I love the backbeat of it all, but I don't know if I like the song. Like, right, it's kind of weird. Right when Tyler kind of came in, I liked it better when it was the sound from the first 30 seconds. So I hope that we could kind of keep that going towards the end of the song, though.
Half-drawn blinds, casting lines on the floor as my metal friend flashes in time. The daisy chain power strips generating a newfound loneliness, so I'm waiting for the changes. Everyone sees, feeling so fancy. And I just wanna dance in style and stay a while. The lines on the floor. How did you find me?
Come on. even a song that isn't my favorite, I love elements of it. And actually, this song is better.
I found you safe and warm, and the robot voices would reassure me.
Goddamn, I guess I do like the song. Fuck it. Fuck what I was about to say. I like that song. There's parts of it that I'm like, why do that? But I still love it.
A little softer than I used to be. Used to mouth off often with artillery. Now with his cough drops and soft spots in the middle seat. Right this way. Chivalry. A tighter space than I used to know. Spread out wide no more. Pinch my shoulders close, hoping they misplace my reservation. Right this way. Okay.
Fire.
You had it figured out. I know. You said you made it to the top. I lied. So tell us how did you make up alright? Well, I pull on my shirt sleeve to cover half of my hands. Bring my arms closer to my body. Get as small as I can. They call it center mass. That part they aim for. Shrink it down to nothing and forgetting what the pain's for. I pull on my shirt sleeve to cover half of my face. Bring my arms closer to my body. Get as small as they say. They call it center mass. That part they aim for. Right this way if you're frustrated. Your first mate in the 5th grade tried to persuade. Try you want to be shown on the bus. Right this way. Chains of my huff. Anxious enough as it is. Gotta walk, never looking up once at the kids in the park. What a day, getting dark, what a day. Right this way. Okay. I thought you had it figured out. I know. You said you made it to the top. I lied. So tell us how did you make up for it? Well, I pull on my shirt sleeve to cover half of my hands. Bring my arms closer to my body. Get as small as I can. They call it center mass. That part they aim for. Shrink it down to nothing and forgetting what the pain's for. I pull on my shirt sleeve to cover half of my face. Bring my arms closer to my body. Get as small as they say. They call it center mass. That part they aim for. Shrink it down to nothing and forgetting what the pain's for. That part they aim for. Found out what I'm worth. I run to you. I hope you understand this run-on sentence. Tattoos only hurt when meaning fades. I think my skin got worse with good intentions. I don't wanna say what happened, I just wanna let it go. Nothing was the same right after I went to the funeral. I miss you so much. Take what you want. Take what you want from me. Took you for granted.
Yo.
They call it center mass. That part they aim for. That part they aim for.
That reminds me of Stranger
That
Things.
part they aim for. That part they aim for.
I absolutely love that song. I need to look up what that means because I swear there's so much depth within this song. The world of Dima where they're running, of course, right? This is the part that they aim for. Who's aiming at you? Of course, he's talking about the chest. I think he's talking about like tucking right here and like being, I don't know what he said, but like looking smaller, but shrinking yourself in some way, shape, or form. And then also, I think he was talking about his grandfather. I think you guys told me that losing him and how that changed him so much. And then he was like, nothing was the same right after I went to the funeral. I miss you so much. So much. Take what you want. Take what you want from me because I took you for granted. But also, all this, I think my skin got worse. He was talking about the tattoos. We were talking about this in the music video. The tattoos went right up to his mouth. And so I was like, what happens when it gets all the way up here and he's just completely dark? You know, because it went all the way right here. Before it was right here. And now it's up to... Yo, so much depth within that song. And you see, my tattoos only hurt when meaning fades. So it's meaningful, it's purposeful, and that's some deep shit, because that's so fucking true. If you get a tattoo and it's hurting, it's like, fuck it, like, it's meaningful. This is what I wanted. But if it ain't meaningful, that pain is 10 times worse. No cap. I love the Stranger Things sound, the synths, the drums throughout it, the piano. Everything about this song is so great. It's such an underrated song. I was gonna just, while I was listening to it, I was like, robot voices. I love this more than robot voices. But these two songs really are making the album so much greater for me. Because look I was telling you guys, I was like, okay, after the contract and stuff, what's gonna happen? And this is right here, Center Mass is a song that I think a lot of people are gonna talk about in the future. You see, Center Mass is actually less than Downstairs. It's in this pack, less than Garage, less than Raw Fear. And I'm telling you guys, Center Mass should be up here with Contract and City Walls. I'm telling you guys. It's really, really good. I really, really like that song. I can't wait to listen to it as I edit. Can't front.
Chopped you down. Wow. Thought you just fall in the woods, but she heard that sound.
That has to go with, if a tree falls in the woods but you never heard it, did it really fall? So thought you just fall in the woods, but she heard the sound, right? So that was clever. Just wanted to tell you guys what's going on.
I don't remember last we spoke. No, I don't remember.
Before he keeps going, the reason why I just said that and felt that is because I can feel when there's cohesion and there's texture, and when there's vision and purpose within music on this high level, it just hits different. You can feel it when you actually give a fuck about art, when you give a fuck about music. Excuse my language, because I am trying to stop cursing as much. But I'm passionate about this shit, right? When it comes to that, I automatically can hear the legendariness behind even something as simple as that little backbeat. I guess isn't simple because you have to be great to pull that off, but you know what I'm saying. This reminds me of Linkin Park. Like, it reminded me, it sounds like it. I know that they're such huge fans of Linkin Park. I know that they were such huge fans of Chester Bennington, and why also his passing impacted them a lot in many different ways. Can you guys hear that as well? I can hear the Linkin Park influence in Cottonwood. It's so beautiful how they're talking about, I've been catching my reflection already looking. You tore me up more than you know. It's also, it's love. It's talking about love. They're talking about heartbreak. They're talking about fear, but also gratefulness. It's saying, thank you for not condemning me. I don't condemn you. Oh, that's what it is. I look back in a time through a telescope. Oh my God, this is so deep, because this is about like fully moving on and realizing that you weren't perfect. They're not perfect. It's just like if I think back to a relationship of mine in the past, I was young. I forgive myself. She was young. I forgive her, right? It was the past, and I bet if we look back in time, I bet just like how I'm like, man, I wish I would have did this different, that different, that different. I bet she feels the same exact way, right? And so it's like, I'm not going to condemn you, because one thing for damn sure is I'm done condemning myself. So if I'm done condemning myself, I'm not going to condemn you anymore. You tore me up more than you know, but keeping that pain, keeping that hurt, keeping that anger, keeping that condemnation is what keeps us in the cycle. And I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to be free. I'm ready to leave it in the past and move forward inside of my life and move forward in my future. What a beautiful, subtle song right here, Cottonwood. Let's finish it off strong.
You tore me up more than you know. You tore me up more than you know. You tore me up more than you know. You tore me up. I look back in time through a telescope. I've been catching my reflection already looking.
I could give that song and the previous song 10 out of 10 too. I just love this shit, man. I'm just grateful to be here. 21 Pilots, Breach. This is a great album. You guys are right.
I wanted to fly, but they say a system's coming in. The chances are high that this is a one-way. Am I dreaming? If it's so, can I take back who I was before? If it's no, then all my dreams have not been interesting in a while. This has not been interesting in a while. Wow. I wanted to fly, but they say a system's coming in. The chances are high. Then this is a one-way. Me and my scene just ain't gelling. Someone next to me keeps yelling. Why am I still walking? Something must be wrong here. I just don't belong here. I wanted to fly.
He is singing really good on this album.
But they say a system's coming in. Chances are high.
Wow.
Then this is a one-way. I wanted to fly, but they say a system's coming in. The chances are high. Then this is a one-way. Then this is a one-way. Then this is a one-way.
Hey, it's Josh. Call me back. I'm not opposed to one way going into days like Dormant, but it does feel like quite a vibe change, and
I like that. I'm gonna let it keep going. I was just saying, One Way was cool, good vibe, chill vibe, and it was real catchy. I think a lot of people gonna like that song, but I love that ending right there. Let's go into Days Lie Dormant.
Say I should chase it. I'll never say no. Too narrow and too city where no one knows your name. My days lie dormant, 'cause I just can't afford it to waste my time inside a place you're not. Don't make me waste my love, it's everything I've got. Warmer there, and I should try Topo Chico and get some more sun. But yeah, say with your face something else altogether. My day.
Hold on, that reminds me a lot of Turnstile. I gotta listen to their other album, I think Mystery, but it was such a great time listening to them. That reminds me of that right there. Just the way that they're drumming and flowing. I think Tyler has sang in so many different ways, but also just the tone that him and Josh have put together has been so much alternative of music. Like, they are their own genre. Super special to be your own genre, because they could go anywhere. They could make a hip hop song, they could go make a rock song, they could make a pop song, they could make an alternative song, whatever they want to do with it. Phenomenal. So this is definitely in that alternative rock vibe over there, and I'm enjoying it.
I just can't afford it to waste time in the city where no one knows your name. My days lie dormant, 'cause I just can't afford it to waste my time inside a place you're not. Don't make me waste my love, it's everything I've got. My days lie dormant, frozen and distorted, robbed of my momentum and suspended in the air. My days lie dormant, it's feeling less important to waste my time inside a place you're not. Don't make me waste my love, it's everything I've got.
Ended off strong, man. My days lie dormant when you're not with me, when you're not around. Don't waste my time in this inside this place that you're not. That's a song for sure, you guys. Out of all the songs, I think Days Lie Dormant is a dope vibe, but I think it's like around the garbage and raw fear around there. Oh, downstairs. That's where I think it's around. It's not something that I really want to go back to, but even still, there's elements that are grand and very powerful that 21 Pilots could pull off. They are so good like that. And look at, why is Intentions the least amount of plays? I don't know what's good with some of their later ends of the albums. I noticed that the later half, but we got Tally and we got Intentions. So let's close out this album strong, you guys. Damn, what a great time. Breach. Let's keep going.
I lost my rank and title, I turned my back on it, sold it all at a discount. I wanted to progress things, I wanted my soul set free, lost it all at a discount. You and I both know just how the story goes, we've seen it several times. It's kinda hard to know, is there a point at all, or should we cut the line? You wanna tally, I lost the count. You wanna love me, I let you down. Still now, you believe in me somehow. When I replay strike on cue. Like right when a storm hits, I set right set. Circumstantial proof you should go your way, I should try mine. Even though we both know we should just cut the line. You wanna tally, I lost account. You wanna love me, I let you down. Still now, you believe in me somehow. When I replay it in my mind, I see your heart break every time. Still now, you believe in me somehow.
Wow, that's so powerful. After all, and I think this also has to do, maybe this is a stretch, but this has to do with Josh. No, Tyler saying this to Josh, we're like, wow, you still believe in me, like you're not giving up on me. Because the whole thing about Breach was at the end of the music video was Josh telling Tyler, like, or saying it to Tyler, that we're not going to give up on him. We're going to actually, you know, try again. And so I think that's where it has to go hand in hand with that as well, where it's like, wow, no matter what, you still are believing in me. I see your heart break every time still. But I think that also has to go with what we're talking about with love. I want you to love me and I'll let you down. And this is, of course, relationship talk. So the beauty behind with them is the fact that they can have different messages going at the same time. So that's what I really mean by that.
Somehow I figured you were keeping track of every time. Just figured you were keeping track of every time. I let you down, I breached your trust, I let you die. Just figured you were keeping track.
Josh went crazy on the drums. I love, when Tyler starts singing passionately, man. Still now you believe in me somehow. This is after everything that they've been through. It's like, still, you got faith in me. You know I'm going to be great. You know that I'm doing what I got to do inside this world. And for them to be saying that within, like, what, their 7th album, that just goes to show that, you know, throughout life, we always still kind of feel the little bit of, like, maybe people not believing in us or whatever. And so when they actually do it, it's such great fulfillment and validation of, like, wow, after everything, you still do. What a beautiful second to last song. Let's end it off with Intentions, and then we'll talk about the full album, of course. Let's see how they end it off, man. Let's go.
I am starting it all once again. Did I learn a thing?
Wow.
Intentions are everything.
Beautiful.
Intentions will set you free.
Oh yeah, that's from the music video credits. Wow. I love that in the background.
Will fail most every day, every way.
You'll fail, but did you learn?
Did you learn a thing? Intentions lack memory.
They lack memory.
Intentions will set you free. Just try to be.
That right there was Breach by the one and only 21 Pilots. And intentions do lack memory, because intentions only are intentions when you don't fulfill something. And it's mad funny as a guy, that's one of girls' biggest pet peeves, right? Is guys that say, well, I was going to do this, I was about to do this, my intentions were this, but did you really fulfill it the right way, right? Did you actually do it? What a beautiful album. This album is so special to me. I first off, this is a bold take. I believe I love Breach more than Trench and Blurryface. I was nervous after the contract because I didn't know what was going to happen after this, right? Because we had so many songs that weren't as popular. Like, people weren't telling me to listen to these songs back here. But Center Mass, the beginning of Robot Voices, and as it built. But this run right here from Robot Voices to Cottonwood, even One Way was good. And then They Lies, Dormant, and Tally was a great time. But I really loved, you guys know, Cottonwood, Center Mass are right here. These two are so special to me. The Contract is phenomenal. Drum Show, phenomenal. City Walls, phenomenal. Like AJ Styles, phenomenal. Like, yo, my God, what a great time listening to this. Two things real quick. Not a bad comment, but one thing that I can say that is a little weird, I guess, about 21 Pilots, the fan base, is the fact that you guys say that there's so much lore between the songs. But I really think it might be a lot of the music videos that have the lore, you know what I'm saying? Because when I listen to these songs, you don't really get the whole feeling of what the music video just represented. And I know it's like, of course, it's different, but there has been stories between albums that you can flow with it through story. When I think a lot of this stuff actually has a lot of, it's like maybe 10 to 20% story maybe, and 80 to 90% is personal life. You know, where it comes to love life, when it comes to their family or people passing and their own personal things that's going on. And yeah, maybe the storyline that has to go with that, the story that's being built, Dima and stuff has to go with it. And maybe just other albums are better when it comes to the actual cohesion of that. But I feel like this album didn't have as much as I thought it was going to have when you guys are like, please learn about what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's my own ignorance, where I feel like this is the first time listening, so there's probably so much in the cracks that I didn't even see, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, he did mention that, they did mention that, and now I can learn more, especially as I react to the video of the guy or the girl, whoever it is, breaking down the lore of 21 Pilots. But that's the only, not negative thing, but just the only indifferent thing I can say. Everything else is so great on this album. This is definitely one of my favorite albums of the year. I cannot wait to do a ranking for it. This is so special. Man, what a great time. What a great time. You guys saw it. You guys felt it. I'm so happy that I got to listen with you guys. Look at, come on. We're tapped in at such a great level. And it just means everything to me. Thank you guys for believing in me. Thank you guys for recommending 21 Pilots. They are amazing. I can't wait to listen to them more and more. I'm going to do a new poll on the YouTube page soon. Probably, I'll be honest, probably like a week or 2 weeks after this one's already on YouTube. Then I'll do a poll, and that's going to be asking which 21 Pilots album I should do next. So yeah, with that being said, it's your boy JaKar. Thank you guys for watching. 21 Pilots Breach. Shout out to y'all. Let's go. I'll see y'all.